end of 2015, I noticed I had an enlarged lymph node in my neck. And it didn't bother me, it wasn't painful, but it was a little abnormal. I ended up seeking out help. I ended up having it biopsied. It turned out to be just inflammation. We watched it for another couple of months, and it still didn't go away. I said, just take the thing out if it's inflamed and not going away. Turned out I get biopsied again, and it turned out to be a localized cancer just in the lymph node. So the treatment was very radical radiation chemotherapy that most people say is probably about the worst treatment you can get.
What I see is that people like you, Barry, and people like Matthew Graham, who is carrying on this beautiful, loving care situation with people in his community, that you two begin to speak to each other and that your group gets larger and larger. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's really part of my big plan. I mean, I had the honor of having Matthew Graham help take care of me. And I did my traditional Western, and I did as much Eastern that I could. And I think that I found out later that 90% of the people that go through my regimen can't finish it. They have to take a break because it's so brutal. I finished it. I probably did better than 90% of the other people that get through it. I had some stuff that happened as a result. But my wife had me see Matthew. She had me see healers. She had me see nutritionists and herbalists. And I did energy work. I did anything I could do to stay at the most positive place I could stay at. And the traditional Western care.
You had Rose to advocate for you, which was just tremendous, and that's what most people need, is somebody to advocate, and that's what you're talking about. So where do you see that fitting in the system?
I think we need to first train patients how to advocate for themselves, because it's not just the treatment, it's what's going to happen with my disability, what's going to happen with, how am I going to get to appointments, what am I going to do economically? I mean, there's multiple things. Then I think I would love to come up with a foundation or a system where we train semi-retired doctors, nurses, allied health healers, or maybe not semi-retired. And we train them how to be patient advocates, how to navigate the system, and train them in all the other modalities that exist out there. And let them get certified in some fashion, and then people can hire them. Or it can be part of some insurance system, where they have a supplement, where they get patient advocates too, or maybe some universal system, because there's plenty of people that want to do that. They would much rather be focused and help somebody through that process than be all over the place.